Well, it's 7:13 a.m. Friday the 19th. No, the 20th. Last week was Friday the 13th. I'm teaching again. The weekend was canceled for me, so I would have had it free, but I took another contract. But I have Sunday free. But yesterday finished so late there. Then I went to go get groceries and walk home. So I did over 11,000 steps yesterday. Just doing my regular thing here. But also, are you serious? Oh. They didn't open this door. So now I gotta go back downstairs. I don't know, some logical things like sometimes you really have to tell them, just like teaching people. I'll just put this down here. I was watching, it's Mondo. Allô? Est-ce que c'est possible aussi d'ouvrir la porte de la passerelle? Oui. OK. Je vais juste aller en haut ici. Ah, celui? OK, parce que la piste. Ah, ici, pas beau non plus. OK.
Il y a France qui va allumer les lumières, non pas long.
Comment tu dis?
Il y a France qui va allumer les lumières, non pas long aussi. Là.
Ah, OK.
Les lumières sont fermées.
OK, OK. So I'm gonna take, something set from yesterday. See, there's still a mess because these are the chip rocks from up there. I don't know. So this is from yesterday. Okay, so I got one bag. So I'm still gonna be doing a lot of walking, even though it's getting stiff down in my ankles. That's what I was trying to say. Stiff ankles. Okay. There's 12 people, so I only need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I only need 6 mannequins, but I'll take all 8. And I'm gonna wash some of them. Right quick. Okay. I guess because the guy was delegating to the kid, or the kid was delegating to the younger kid. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, how am I gonna say this? I'm gonna next time I see flamboyant gay, if you know, you know. If I see him in rehab or if I see him anywhere online, I'm gonna tell him, "You got competition. Next generation, you are finished. You got someone. You got beat." Anyways, yeah. I don't think he's on the. I don't think you see who I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So I got this. Yeah. He's been here for like a year. So, um, gonna have my last bar. Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday, the guy came to, sit in on the class again, teach a few things. He came late because he had to bring his children to daycare. It was afterwards they told me, he's divorced and um, it's hard. I can relate in like having a big situation happening. Oh, there's 15 people on here, and quick question. I've heard a GERD. I don't remember what it is. Is it? I'm not going to take the time to look it up at the moment. Just write me what it is. It's not gastric reflux, eh? I've heard that term, and I forget what it is. I don't drink coffee because, first of all, it stains the teeth. And secondly, I once OD'd on coffee before I had to teach, and I was on the floor in the fetal position. Oh, heartburn. Okay, yeah, gastric reflux. Okay. I don't know. It makes me go to the bathroom, so I OD'd on that, and I was on the floor in the fetal position for a couple hours. So, if I do take caffeine, it's pre-workout and caffeine pills. So, all right, let me get myself situated here. Just gonna throw this out. It's funny because this morning I was watching It's Mondo. Oh, no worries. It's Mondo. You know, who's the other guy? Who's the popular one now? Is it Tony on YouTube? Why can't I remember his name at the moment? Because I'm not on caffeine, that's why. And it's early. But anyways, it's Mondo. And he's with the other guy, and they work at the 7-Eleven. And they were doing a live all night. With 7,000 people in the chat. And I'm having that on the whole time I'm getting ready. I'm thinking that's the best thing for me now. The best distraction. But they have this situation where lots of customers and action going on all the time. So that makes for content, right? Once everyone left the chat. Why are there 6 heads here? There's 6. This is only supposed to fit 4. Huh. 4 mannequins and 6 heads? What the frick? All right. Because it's 2 baby ones that shouldn't be here. There's 1. This one's a baby. Or a kid one. Yeah. Kid mannequin. There's a show on this platform called Crave. That's about CPR. Here's another kitty. 3 kitties? All right, guess I'm teaching kids. Let me get a sip. It's because we're a Friday morning, there's a lot of people on here. That's my guess. What? And this one has 5 heads. It's supposed to be 4 heads, 4 mannequins. My guess is people from yesterday's class, that guy from yesterday's class, I don't know. Because the guy who came yesterday, I had to push him to do stuff, to teach. It's hard for him to get out of his comfort zone. Then he came after me and said, you know, until I mastered the topics, because I was helping him, you know, because if he got some things wrong, but I'm like, how else are you going to learn? But he says he's used to doing like games and stuff instead of actually knowing the topics. I'm like, okay, show me how to do that, because I don't do that much of it. I just drill questions into people and animate. But anyways, to each his own. Okay. This I'm putting over there. I seem to be motivated. Because it's Mondo this morning. Hey, whatever. Whatever distracts me from no caffeine and too much walking yesterday and not enough sleep. What I do is I take one of the gloves that we use in class and I wash with them, and then I reuse them to show how to take off gloves. It's part of the class. How to take off gloves without contaminating yourself, you know? So, I have that. This time I'm using Dawn soap to wash them because I used bleach in this yesterday with a spray bleach. And they're dirty, so I alternate between cleaning them and disinfecting them. But cleaning them disinfects them too, so. Well, ideally if I rinse them, it would be better. But hey, I'm a little not concentrated because I'm focused on the camera and talking. Okay. So, all these like this. Okay. I actually add more water to this morning because it is a thicker, it was too much and it's running low and I didn't want to waste this. I'm getting more proficient at this, for sure. There we go. And I love mixing it with this instead of a rag because this doesn't leave little, dingleberries. And it adds a disinfectant part to it too, so I'm good with that. There, see now it feels clean. Because the surfactants in the Dawn, so it's a lot better. Smooth. Yeah. All the dirt. Well, I have to give a little elbow grease over here where the electrodes are stuck. Anyways, for the guy from yesterday, I should have said, I told him I was doing a class at the school. I did a class at the school on Monday. And I'd be like, you won't have time to prepare. Well, actually, I prepared. But you have to pivot at the spur of the moment because you don't know how the kids are going to be. But anyways. I use this towelette, whatever you call it, wipes. I use it for about 4 mannequins, plus the Dawn or the bleach solution, depending on which I brought. Okay. So I bought another one of these yesterday. It was $4. So it's pretty cheap. There's 75 in them. So it's 0.05 cents. It's not even a cent. It's half a cent. Whereas when I once bought it at Walmart, it cost 0.07 cents per wipe. Don't get me wrong, I still bill for 0.07. So I for about 10 wipes, I bill for 70 cents. Yeah, I'm like that. I have to go down to the wire. Now I'm in trouble because there's like the first responder course I'm taking, and other courses I had to pay for from cash because, of my financial problem. And I have nowhere to deduct it. At least not quickly. So every little penny that I could deduct from that, I'm doing. When I first started, I didn't do this cleaning type thing because I was already overwhelmed with teaching and everything, and now it's kind of like I have my routines. Even when I'm teaching and I only have a half hour to get ready, not even, I do a quick with like a spray lemon scented type thing. But I could do Dawn. And it will still smell good. And the wipe. I think I'll do that. It's cheaper. Okay. I'm gonna wipe this down. Yeah, it's a good thing. All right, I'm gonna call it a day. It's 7:35, I gotta get myself ready. There are 31 people in here. Thank you for coming. Bye for now.